Welcome to Double Progression Trouble Rematch, where Sophie and I take another crack at a format before we pour a shitload of new cards into it. Rematch episodes are structured and scored the exact same way as a regular episode of DPT, with the following exception. We will not start the episode by opening 48 plus packs each, and we will not be providing a detailed deck profile. Instead, we will simply jump headlong into a game played in a format and with a card pool that Sophie and I have already introduced. This week, it's me on Gladbeast versus Sophie on Cloudian. Like, subscribe, and enjoy the game. Let the rematch begin! Sophie, there were some allegations this morning that you posted on twitter.com a poll that said, alright friends, which of these Prog decks should I use? And the options were Kinda Cope and Mega Cope. And last I checked, the vote tally was 8 votes for Mega and 1 for Kinda.
Listen, first of all, I don't appreciate you trying to scout out my strategies, peeking into my secret strategic documents. But I will say, I looked into both decks I was thinking of. Unfortunately, I hadn't realized there literally aren't even enough cards yet to make the really terrible deck even, have 40 cards you can put together. So unfortunately, I had to go with only the kind of terrible deck. But don't worry, it still sucks.
Okay. Good to know. That is very exciting for everybody involved in this endeavor. Ooh.
Quite evenly matched we find ourselves in this most important
not so
challenges.
much. Let's see if we can keep this train of people who go second just win every single game. Good luck and have fun.
This is fine, because I'm about to make the most unbreakable end board of all time. I'm gonna go stand by main.
Okay.
And now it is time for me to reveal my ultimate monster. Behold, Laudian Turbulence.
Oh no, we're doing this.
Wah!
On it for each Cloudian monster on the field, special summon one smoke ball or from either player's graveyard. Cool. Okay, that is a card.
The Turbulence will gain 1 fog counter because it itself is a Cloudian, and I will then immediately remove that fog counter in order to start smoking balls. Boop.
Okay.
And then with that, I think I will simply throw down a couple of face downs and I will end my turn.
Okay.
And then in your standby phase, I will water out Owie, sacking the smoke ball.
We drew the one of. This is certainly a hand. You will very much be able to tell what I'm on.
Oh god.
Is something wrong, Sophie? Is something is there something concerning here?
I'm just not sure if this is quite the best matchup for a deck of stupid fucking idiots who sit on the field.
I mean, I talked about possibly going on a terrible deck last time, but the fact is, I do need to, run this Geyserus out at some point. I'm not just not going to play fucking Geyserus.
Whatever. I mean, I guess the correct play here is to take the one back row. Probably.
Yeah.
So what? Bestiari, and all Vindictive Proving Ground. God, it's just everything.
Yeah. We're gonna go, Gladiator Proving Ground.
I suppose you will.
And let's just, bring on the Laquari. And, I guess, we gotta get through your back row at some point. How much do I even want to... I know you're on Cloudians. I don't think you are going to necessarily assemble Lethal next turn.
Hey,
and
whoa.
That card could be a Rising Energy. So I think I'm actually going to play a little safe, set 1, and pass.
Got it, blah, blah, blah. Could be anything. Man. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it for sure. It may shock you to know, but this is kind of an awkward hand I've drawn. Could be better. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll do it. Fucking kill me.
Goodbye.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Old vindictive magician, fucking man-eater bug, but for Yu-Gi-Moto.
Actually true. Alright, main phase 2. Behold, Claudian Artist.
Okay, and the normal sum this card plus remove. Okay, so you can remove 3 fog counters to discard a random card from my hand. There's literally not a single card you could discard from my hand that I would care about.
Hey, come on, don't do me like that, come on. Man, I'm beginning to notice some problems here, but that's fine, I'm gonna set and pass.
Alright, I'm kind of annoyed that you had another Cloudian. I gotta get through this back row at some point, so we'll just run out Bestiari.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't let this go through. You called it is the rising energy.
Okay, so I take, what, 1,300 here?
Oh, then it's correct, yes.
Alright. Cool.
I am now sitting on no fucking cards. So that's just the draw I wanted. That's actually perfect. That's actually quite flawless. Take 13, idiot.
I will take 13.
Claudian Artist beat down. Surely you don't have another monster card in your hand. I mean, surely.
Bestiari.
I mean, I can out it again, but
You're just losing cards. Just
Artist
no
in a
fucking
dream,
cards.
baby. I mean, actually, the Bestiari from Grave gets banished too. That could matter, in theory, maybe, someday.
Oh, interesting. Actually,
Actually,
yeah,
does kinda matter.
That does matter, because, like, Darius is a thing. Interesting. I have never seen that effect of Karma Cut matter in my entire
Maybe
life.
it actually comes up. I'm gonna run out. Claudian Zero Stratus.
Okay.
Gain 2 fog counters.
Alright, would you like to remove 3 fog counters from anywhere on the field to discard 1 card from my hand?
Listen, I'm thinking about it, because I know you have Laquari, I know you have Andal. Hitting the Laquari would be really good, because then in theory you could not have a way to tag out. But A, that seems unlikely. And B, I don't have a way to fucking beat Andal. But if I don't discard, you just summon Laquari, tag out for Marmillo, eat my Zero Stratus, and I'm in exactly the same spot. I mean, yeah, I think I have to go for Artist. I have to use the resources while I have them.
Okay.
I will simply hit the best card in your hand. It's this one.
You did it! You hit the best card in my hand! Fucking Andal in shambles!
Listen, as I have demonstrated, in this season, 1900 Vanitas are pretty busted, so I can't be too mad about that.
Alright,
I mean, let's fucking do it.
13 and 19. 900.
Indeed. Alright, listen, I got you on the 2-turn clock. If you just do nothing for 2 turns, I got this.
Anyway, Laquari.
Oh, wait a minute. No, come on, no.
We'll just, attack for maximum damage.
Heck, yeah, I will take 9. The Claudian will not be destroyed, as Claudians do.
Yeah, however, this, Laquari is gonna go back to deck. Then I'm gonna, think about whether or not Marmillo is the choice. It probably is, at this point,
There's actually a decision. Because Marmillo can actually out my guys, but also how the fuck am I beating a monster with attack point?
I think we're just gonna, yeah, we'll just start, fucking blasting. We will take out the Claudian with a higher attack stat.
No, Claudian big boy. I miss him.
Marmillo is probably not long for this world, but...
God, I mean, I feel like I'm drawing pretty well here to do Claudian stuff. So I don't know that Claudian stuff actually gets me there. Oh, here's Acid Cloud.
North 1 fog counter, move 2 fog counters from this card to destroy 1 spell or trap card. Sure, you can destroy Marmillo.
I will fire the Acid Cloud effect to pop the back row.
Oh, okay. It was needle sealing.
Oh god, we were actually almost there. Fortunately, my deck doesn't do anything, so I'm never gonna have 4 monsters. Alright, let's go to battle. Acid Cloud in. Zero Stratus in. 900 damage. I mean, listen, maybe, I'll keep finding ways to deal 500 damage a turn.
Alright, Gladiator Beast Darius.
Oh, fucking. Oh.
Attack into Acid Cloud.
Oh, God.
And we will tag out, and hilariously, I have a second Murmillo, and this time your monster is not big enough to beat it.
Oh, that is truly pathetic.
I mean, my life points are pretty low. If you find something to do, you might actually, like, wing it.
I mean, this is something to do. There's not much to do, especially with that. God. So the issue with Cloudians, if you guys are not aware, is all of them can't be destroyed by battle, but they instantly fucking die if they go to defense position. And the other thing that's bad about them is that they're very bad. And they only gain counters pretty situationally. It has to be on normal summon. So I drew Summon Cloud, which is both a Valhalla Hall of the Fallen and Monster Reborn for Cloudians. But if I revive a Cloudian, it does not gain counters. So it's just a guy.
Oh, yeah, so you can just do, like, a 1300 dude here?
I mean, yeah, I think I have to go for it, right? I would attempt to target Atlas.
That puts me at kinda scary life points, that's fine.
And Summon Cloud does send itself to the graveyard when it Monster Reborns, but it is what it is. I mean, we're gonna try it. If that back row is anything, I'm dead.
The back row is anything.
Penis.
I
will take 200
out of your total.
I will move to the end of the battle phase.
Okay, we're gonna tag out this Murmillo, and what do we even want at this point? What matters to me? I guess we can just do the funny play and summon out a. We're gonna summon out a Darius. We will declare Darius, and oh my god, you attacked with the 1300, so I can just summon Murmillo and attack. It's also not your battle phase anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, well, break my board, I guess.
It is the end of the game.
No, it can't be.
I mean, like, it's not the. I don't think I got you down to 0 this turn, but like, Geyserus, for those of you who don't know, is an unbelievably powerful card, easily the most powerful fusion monster that Sophie and I have seen in this series. First of all, it doesn't need polymerization. It's a contact fuse of Bestiari and any other gladiator beast, including Bestiari. The text on this card is generic enough that you can just use 2 Bestiari. And then beyond that, this fucking guy destroys 2 cards right when it's summoned to the field. And then, whenever I attack, I can fucking tag it out into 2 gladiator beasts. So we're gonna move into main 2. We'll fucking tag out of everything. Who cares? We are going to.
Who cares?
The only downside that Geysers has, the only downside is that you cannot summon Bestiari. So we are going to summon Bestiari off the Darius, and then off of the Geyserus, we're gonna go Laquari, and then can we just do a second Laquari? We'll just do Hoplimus. Beefy attacker, beefy defender, and a guy that opens my fusion deck for next turn. Good luck.
Yeah. Wait. Did this draw do it? Wait a fucking minute.
Jesus fucking Christ. How does that draw do it?
Alright. Fucking behold. Cloudian Altus! Yeah, you got it.
What the fuck did you draw? Pot of Greed into Needle sealing another thing?
We tried our best. We really did. We
Yeah.
got closer than anyone could have expected, but...
I'm gonna be real with you. This wasn't even like a terribly like ideal hand on my part. So, good
Don't
luck
say
for the
that. Come
rest of the
on.
good luck for the rest of the match. This episode is the last time we're opening packs before we get into the finale, so it matters quite a bit. What do I even need at this point, though? What do I care about? I don't need anything from Light of Destruction. I have everything I need from Light of Destruction. I have everything I need from Light of Destruction, and I also banned, Industrial Strength, so I don't know if that's even the thing for me, personally. Okay. Wait, I fucking love that. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. And what the fuck is that thing? Yeah, none of this is useful. Okay, that's fine.
I'm vaguely scared of what just happened in that opening.
I'm gonna be real, I forgot. I keep forgetting my fucking Shade Snatch, so you're good for now.
Oh, damn it. I was really excited about this pull, but no, that's not actually good. Dang it. Alright, come on, we got one more chance, baby. Show me the sauce. No! No, not like this. Oh, I didn't need my 4th copy of Cloudy and Acid Cloud.
Alrighty, game 2. See if you can, if going second will, make your, chances any better.
See if it will. I will say, by the way, if Gladiator Beast do not manage to take the win in the match here against a deck at hard counters with the most powerful card in the archetype, it's just over. Like, we just have to give up.
I think, I was going to make it like this whole grand thing of like, oh, Sophie said the Gladiator Beast, would never win a game, but she didn't expect this. You are just kind of handing me this one.
You know, maybe a little bit, just a little bit, you know, just a smidge. Alright, I am going to run out Turbulence.
When you play one fog, okay, so you can just special summon Smoke Ball.
Wow, get counter, remove counter. I will now be ballin'. Attacking sounds like a really fucking dumb thing to do. Because if either I run into an old Vindictive and get fucking owned, or I run into a Optimus and get even more owned. So I think instead of doing that, I'm just gonna set one and pass.
Alright, so here's the thing about this. This isn't just a bad matchup, because I'm playing Gladiator Beasts. This is also a bad matchup because, Leah has been messing around with, me with deck building lately, and the other day she was like, hey, can you just, like, send me a huge YDK of all your cards so I can just scroll through them, which is like,
I'm scared.
it's super helpful when someone else like scrolls through your cards because there's this shit you forget about. One of the things I forgot about was Swords of Concealing Light.
Oh no. No!
This,
no!
Talk about cards that completely hard counter Cloudians. So
God, not defense position. My only weakness.
So you called it. We're gonna flip summon Hoplimus and we're gonna summon a Murmillo.
Oh God, oh dear Lord, oh fuck.
We're gonna attack Murmillo into this face down. Could be anything.
Could be anything. I need to think. Pretty tough.
Cause like the Swords of Concealing Light doesn't even go away next turn. You can't flip summon your monsters.
I think that is fine. Turbulence will flip up, see it's in defense position, and immediately choose death.
We'll go Hoplimus into this one.
You've literally murdered a baby. You've murdered my cute little baby boy.
Alright, we're gonna go into main phase 2 if that's good with you.
Yeah.
Alright, we are just going to get my, good friends Bestiari and the Laquari. We'll declare Bestiari, pop your back row.
I think I have to do this. I'll file the karma cut.
Literally always finding the karma cut. That's actually fine, though, because I still have a big Laquari on my side. As well as another face down.
Yeah, hopefully, keeping you off of immediate access to the Geyseress will give me a little bit of a chance here. Maybe, possibly. Okay. I think I have exactly one play, and it loses to literally everything. But you simply will not have anything. Those back rows are bluffs. It's 2 copies of Sword of Concealing Light, for sure.
It's actually funny. How do you know?
I'm very smart, you see. I have many brain cells. I am going to banish Turbulence in order to special summon Cloudian Storm Dragon.
Okay. Cannot be once per turn. You can place 1 fog counter on 1 monster on the field. Okay.
I'll use Storm Dragon to place a counter onto your Laquari.
Alright, I'm gonna put Laquari's attack into chat so I don't forget.
Sounds good to me. For my next move, I will activate Summon Cloud.
Sure.
I'll fucking target Smokeball. What about it?
Okay. I think it's a great idea. I think it's gonna work wonderfully for everyone involved.
And now, I can sacrifice any number of water monsters in order to summon Cloudian Nimbus Man.
This card gains,
Nimbus Man can be tributed for any number of tributes and gains 1 fog counter for each tributed water monster.
So it's at 2,000. It still is not strong enough to beat Laquari.
It is 2,500. It gains for counters everywhere on the field, including the one on Laquari itself.
Oh!
You see? You see?
Okay.
This is Cloudian combos.
I see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very interesting.
It's time for the battle phase. Let's fucking go, Nimbus Man. Fuck that Laquari up. Damn it.
Yeah.
How could this have possibly happened? In what universe is it possible that this could have happened to me? I don't believe this.
So how much damage is this?
It's gonna be 300. 28 over 25.
Alright, would you like to...
I'll end the battle phase.
Alright, we'll go Laquari into deck. Come on out, my good friend Murmillo.
Oh, I worked so hard.
You put
so
like 17
effort.
cards into that Nimbus Man.
Well, do your worst, I ain't scared. Oh god, that's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, it's not great. We'll just get in with everything.
I mean, I suppose I will take 10 billion damage.
And then I think the move is to go Murmillo for Bestiari, Murmillo for Laquari, and Laquari for Bestiari. Bestiari is mandatory, so I'm just gonna pop my own Swords of Concealing.
Truly amazing.
Alright, so we have just a beefy-ass Laquari up. Good luck.
That's exactly the card I wanted to draw in this situation, actually. I don't know, I'll normal summon a 1900.
Okay.
Warrior of Atlantis. Please, win.
This is actually a little bit stinky. Compared to the other battles I've done, this is a little bit stinky for me, but I think I am just gonna Shield Spear. This does not let me beat you. This lets me tie.
You're not terrible, though. Stand on Shield Spear. Truly just the worst Yu-Gi-Oh card. Incredible.
It literally would have been better for me to be on Mask of Weakness.
Literally would have, holy moly.
Okay, that's not
Oh
a
boy.
bad top deck. We're gonna go Gladiator
Oh,
Proving Ground.
no.
Hysterically, I think we're gonna go Andal.
Oh my god. Oh, god, literally just summoning a big man.
Just the largest possible dude. This is an even 4,000. Easy math.
I mean, that's pretty good. Not even bothering to tag out. Oh baby. Oh baby, that's just what I wanted. I'm gonna summon Cloudy and Turbulence.
Alright.
Alright, behold, my second smoke ball.
Alright, what's it do?
It ballin', what about it? It's smoking it ballin'. What more do you want? I'm gonna set one in pens.
Okay. Do we even do that? That's so fucking funny. I mean, like, let's just see if we can win. Basically.
You fool. You have neglected to account for my raging fucking Cloudy and you got...
Woo! Gladiator
How could this have
Beast!
happened?
Gladiator Beast won a game! This was the hardest game that Gladiator Beast could have possibly won.
It really
Everything...
is.
Really, just an incredibly difficult matchup for me. Sophie, I'm gonna be honest with you. So you get 2 bans this episode. I do not think you have seen the scariest part of my deck yet.
Would shock me because I have seen a Gladiator Beast Geyseress.
That is not the scariest part of my deck. You are free to do your 2 bans now. You're also free to do a game 3 beforehand.
Let's do that. I do want to do the game 3. I have absolute confidence in my deck.
Okay.
I just got unlucky 2 games in a row. You know, the sun was in my eyes. My cat walked on my keyboard. You know, this time.
My cat walked on my keyboard and put all these fucking Cloudians in my deck.
Hey, don't you be bullying the Cloudians. They're literally broken.
Do I go for Gene one last time? Of course I go for Gene one last time. Okay, Soul Read. This is it. This is the one. This is when we get the Gene. This is the time. Okay, this is the time we get the Gene. This is it. This is definitely the pack. This is the one. I don't want to talk about it. I have finally showed that Gladiator Beast is a good deck. Let's see if we can get that spicy 3-0.
No. Listen, Gladiator Beast may have, you know, drawn well enough to beat Tier 0 meta threat Cloudian, but I assure you, I'm gonna show off the real power of this deck in this game 3. Oh, I mean, maybe I actually will if you open like that.
I do not respect your deck enough to think that it's going to be something that matters.
Oh yeah, well, you better start getting some respect, because I'm summoning Cloudian Artist. Okay. What do you think of that?
That's fine.
I guess I might as well do this now. I will just fire ALO.
Oh, that's cute. That's a 1500 dude.
Yeah, I can do a ton right now, but it does make him slightly larger.
Sweet.
Doing big damage here. I am going to throw down a million back row and pass it back to you.
Okay, so when I said that you hadn't seen the scariest part of my deck, this is what I was talking about. We have banned a lot of cards in double progression trouble. We have, it's one of our favorite things here, but we've also not banned a lot of cards in double progression trouble. We've forgotten about a lot of cards in double progression trouble. And one card that I have been forgetting this whole time is in my collection is a little card by the name of Cold Wave.
Oh, we left that legal, didn't we? We really did leave that card legal.
We did indeed leave this card at 3.
Well, gosh diddly dang darn, I guess that's fine.
Alright, we'll go Laquari.
Yep. I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do about it?
15 hundo. Moving on into main phase 2, tag out of the Laquari, and I want to get... I think I kind of have to get Murmillo here. Hmm. Yeah. We'll grab Murmillo. Oh, it's a water monster too, so it's even at 1,000.
Oh, that's crazy. It's busted.
Alright, have fun playing no spell or trap cards.
Yeah, it sure would be really cool if I was allowed to play a spell or trap card, huh? I would sure enjoy it if that was a thing I could do. We need to think about... Man. We really... Damn. Cold Wave. It's just there.
It's
just there. It's just a
the
card.
literal best Gladiator Beast card of all time. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, we'll go Gladiator Proving Ground. We are going to grab a Bestiary from deck.
And I'm just happy I'm not getting cold waved again.
We're gonna go Nobleman of Extermination.
That's actually fine. It's 0 grab.
Oh, that will be my copy of 0 grab out of the game as well.
I'm actually not too beat up about that. 0 gravity is, Raigeki against my deck, it turns out.
Alright, we are going to normal summon Gladiator Beast Bestiary.
Sounds good.
Contact Fusion?
Yeah.
Geyserist Pop Back Row?
Yeah.
No! No! Oh, that's disastrous!
It ain't looking so hot.
That is horrible. That's the worst. That is the worst. We'll go Geyserist into the extra deck. And we're just gonna summon Big Defender, Big Attacker.
Does not seem too bad.
Your move.
Alright, come on, we gotta have something here. We gotta have something here. Is that something? Not really. Jeez, man. Beginning to suspect this deck might not be very good.
But it's also like, I also think, in fairness, my deck is kind of crazy. I think, like, the cards that I have added to my deck filled in a lot of the blanks with my Gladiator Beast strategy previously. And so, like, I'm playing a good deck, and it's also a bad matchup for you.
Yeah, that is true. But also my deck does suck ass. Like, I do need to make that clear. Like, I'm looking at my hand right now. It will set. They know what I do. I legitimately think the play has to be to just set and pass.
Yeah, we'll just continue to ball. We will Cold Wave.
I'm going to shit myself.
Okay. Laquari, get on in there.
Yeah, I'm no longer smoke balling.
Hoplamus can come hang out as well.
Oh, agony, suffering, pain.
The funniest part is that we can tag both of these out for Bestiary. I'm not sure that's the best move, but it's really funny. I think we're just gonna tag out Hoplamus for Bestiary.
That doesn't seem too bad.
Take out your back row.
No, not the best card in my deck, Raging Cloudian.
By its own effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon one of those monsters from your graveyard in attack position. So it's just really situational, Call of the Haunted.
Now what about it? What's wrong with that? What's the problem? I don't fucking know, man. I'll summon Acid Cloud.
Okay.
Look, there he is. Am I dead on board? I guess I'm not technically dead on board. Sure, go wild. Summon the Geyserist. What do I care?
Can I make you dead on board is my question. So we've got, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I am 300 off lethal, no matter what I
Oh, Acid Cloud!
do.
Holding the line!
I don't care though. I think we're gonna go for it anyway. Acid Cloud is gonna have to hold the line next turn. We're gonna back to square one, pitching Nobleman of Extermination.
Oh no. Oh man. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh gee willikers.
Back on in it.
Well, we're living. And now I simply need to pot deck our way out of that. Oh, it's just what I wanted. Cloudy and Acid Cloud to go with the Cloudy and Acid Cloud.
The best card in the deck, baby.
Incredible.
The reason I almost had lethal with the Rush Recklessly is what it was.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that was pretty damn close, but
it was a really close game. Could have gone either way.
Close one could have gone either way. I just got unlucky. Man, R.I.P. Cloudians, you glorious bastards.
You didn't even, you saw the scariest card in my deck, but you did not see the funniest play I have against, Cloudians, which is normal summon Magical Scientist and OTK.
Oh, mate, you're gonna surround out the Scientist and attack my guy 72 times? Incredible. Yeah, man, alright, listen. I knew this deck was gonna suck. This deck's not good at all. I really did want to play it because it's cool. I will say, I think Cloudians kinda got screwed. And that they're an interesting deck, I think, that has meaningful strengths and weaknesses and, a unique playstyle that got fucked by not being released until the same set when GX started printing good cards. Especially because the main good cards in the set they came out in, Gladiator's Assault, hard counter them. If this came out one set earlier, I think Cloudian would have legitimately been a powerful and interesting strategy, but unfortunately,
I think that, yeah, considering the decks we were playing in the beginning of this season, if you got this deck earlier on, you would have been eaten good.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of stuff in earlier GX when just normal summon Big Man was the best play. But I think, normal summon Big Man deck versus Cloudian is legitimately an interesting matchup, right? Because you have the control deck that can prevent their guys from being killed by the big men, but can't really mount an offensive back without jumping forward through hoops, versus the deck with a lot of offensive power that has to put in some extra effort to push through the Cloudian defenses. Would have been cool. But instead it's a cope-ass meme deck that gets demolished by the two good decks that exist in our format now.
Yeah, I am happy that I got to win a match with this Gladiator Beast. It certainly wasn't the most difficult matchup in the world, and I wish I could have taken it versus Alien, but that being said, Geyserist just makes it a completely different deck. It's like night and day. This card is so unbelievably powerful, and the fact that, it recycles itself, so normally with an extra deck monster like this in a progression-style format, you would be punished for only pulling one copy. One Geyserist is all you ever need. You never need another copy of it, because it just fucking recycles itself, and you can threaten it for the rest of the game, and every time it's summoned, you pop 2 cards. Just an absolute house of a card.
I mean, you referenced, the Alien match earlier, right? The reason I won that match is that I kept drawing shitty Geysers, right? So it turns out when you take Gladiator Beast, which is a much more, complete strategy, and give it just, a better version of that that's accessible in the extra deck so you can always get into it, and also attacks for 2400, it's kinda good.
Yeah, that is for sure. Do you have, now that you have seen my whole deck, do you have an idea of what ban list changes you would like to make, with the understanding this is it? This is these are the last 2 cards you get to ban before we're playing the final.
Yes, indeed. Alright, let me ask the obvious question here. Am I banning Cold Wave, or are you banning Cold Wave?
I'm not. I have 7 copies of Cold Wave, and you pulled 0.
So do I. But I thought I had some. Did I already have 0? Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure you have zero. Wasn't this like this was like early DM where my pulls were busted and your pulls were dog shit.
I pulled it's a common. What the fuck? I
Yeah.
actually do have zero. I mean, I guess I'm banning Cold Wave then.
I
Jesus Christ.
yeah. Cold Wave is busted. Really one of the least fun cards ever printed.
Yeah, we didn't see it this game, but like Cold Wave into Glad Attacks is busted on its own. We didn't get to see the most crazy thing, like Cold Wave into Geyserus pop your back row is just the end of the game.
Yeah, if you go Cold Wave and you're able to bestiari from deck, pop an opponent's back row, and then summon Geyserus in main 2 and pop your the rest of your opponent's field, like just insane plays you can do with this card.
Yeah, it's pretty busted. As for the second one, I do actually need to think a bit. So obviously, the obvious ban is Geyserus. Geyserus is absurdly powerful. But the thing is, going into the finale, right? Like, it's interesting. I guess the question is really, is the light monster pile deck without industrial strength powerful enough to combat Glads with Geyserus, right?
I
Because hmm.
I am really skeptical that it is. Um, Given that without the triple copies of industrial strength and also recognizing that I was just siding Light Imprisoning Mirror this whole time. I have 3 copies in side deck, and Glad Beasts do not have just like a card that reads beat your entire opponent's deck like that.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about Light Imprisoning Mirror. I think it's beatable. Um, no, I'm literally looking up like what like. Oh my god, I can't spell. Like, is there anything I can side that remotely beats Geyser? Right, because here's my thinking, right?
You have
If I ban,
destruction. You have destruction jammer, right?
I do. I do. I'm thinking about that. Because the main thing I'm thinking about here is if I ban Geyserus, like the finale is just gonna be Light of Destruction round 2, right? Because the light pile is just clearly the best deck. For that reason, there's an argument to make leave Geyserus legal, because maybe I don't care that much about Gladiator Beasts, even though Geyserus is nuts, because the light deck is so powerful. But if I don't ban Geyserus, I also don't know what else I'm banning. I don't suppose you have anything in mind when I'm thinking about this.
I had a couple things in mind, but now I'm drawing a blank. I could throw the whole finals into chaos by banning Microcell, but I don't think I'm gonna do that.
That would certainly cause issues. That would certainly cause some issues. Yeah, no, I guess going into the finale, I should probably try to, like, win games of Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess I should do that at this point. And the winning play, I think, is to ban the Geyseress and force you to hit the light deck if you want to do so.
Yeah,
So,
I think
goodbye.
I think you are correct about that. I don't like the light deck is very strong, but I have a lot of plays that beat the light deck. I have Light Imprisoning Mirror. I have 2 copies of Magical Scientist, which can go into Dark Bulger the Terrible, which beats Microcell. I have fucking Swords of Concealing Light, which is essentially a board wipe. Yeah. I'm stuck with the exact same conundrum as I was in last time. Do I ban Honest or Sanguine Swamp? Because my back row is generically stronger than your back row because I have stuff like Rush Recklessly. And Honest is like a powerful card, but if I build my strategy around making sure you just don't have attack position light monsters whenever I'm attacking, it's not a problem.
Oh, a bold claim.
Maybe I should have thrown today. Get
I mean, you would have had to work so hard.
I would have had to try so hard to lose this game. You know what? I'm fucking banning Sanguine Swamp. I don't care. You can honest me.
Oh, alright, alright.
I
Well, farewell.
Sanguine Swamp, whenever you use it to lock down multiple back row, feels like a one for two, one for three kind of situation. Honest is at least like one for one, you know?
Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah, that will do it, and that does it for this season of Double Progression Trouble pre-finale. The final score going into the finale is me with 8 points and Sophie with 4 points. This once
Hmm.
again leaves Sophie in a situation where she needs to win both the finale and the finale rematch and force a tiebreaker if she wants to win the season.
Well, I will simply do that then. It will be so easy. I just won't
You
lose.
won the finale episode last time. It's certainly doable.
It has, unfortunately, probably not going to be able to do it with Claudian, but you know.
Do you have anything else to say?
Um, I just have to say that even though I lost, I would give Claudian Otis a big ol' hug, and I bet it would be really nice. So, I feel like a winner.
Yeah, that is incredibly valid. Altus looks very huggable. Thank you all for joining us on this episode of Double Progression Trouble. If you like this kind of content, go ahead, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. Go ahead and follow Sophie apparently on YouTube, Soph apparently on other social medias, and um the discourse question of the day is: does Claudian Smokeball have smoky balls?
What a question to ask.
Maybe, probably. Goodbye! I was literally seconds from uploading this before I remembered, oh, right, I did the 3-0, which means I get 2 extra packs. So these are actually the last packs that I am opening of the GX episode. This is literally, for real this time, the last chance I have to open Gene Warped Warwolf. So we are going to give it a try one last time. If we don't see it in the first pack, oh, come on. Gods of Yu-Gi-Oh! I do not ask you for much. Please let this last card be Gene. Oh, come on! Oh, we cannot get everything we want. That's fine. We will still kick Sophie's ass in the finale. See y'all next week.